Picture this. You're driving home when suddenly red and blue lights erupt in your mirror. Your pulse kicks up a notch. As the officer approaches, you roll down your window, hand over your documents, and then comes the question, do you have any weapons in the car? Your mind races. What you say next isn't just small talk. It's a critical decision that can either protect your rights or accidentally surrender them. Get it wrong, and a routine stop can spiral. Get it right, and you navigate the situation with confidence and safety. Today, we're decoding that exact moment. I'll give you the exact words to use, why they work, and how to stay in control, legally and calmly. This isn't about beating the system. It's about knowing how to communicate within it. What you're about to learn could be the most important 2 minutes of your next traffic stop. Why are they even asking? Let's start with the officer's perspective. First and foremost, it's about officer safety. They're walking up to an unknown vehicle, and knowing about potential threats helps them manage risk. It's a fair concern, but there's a second, more tactical reason. Your answer could determine whether they can search your car. That little question is often a gateway. Depending on your response, you might unintentionally waive your Fourth Amendment rights, the very ones that shield you from unreasonable searches. So while the officer is thinking about safety, you need to be thinking about strategy. Your reply must be truthful, but also smart. The 3 worst ways to respond, avoid these. Before we get to the right answers, let's rule out the big mistakes. The lie. This is the fastest way to turn a ticket into arrest. If you have a legal firearm and say no, you've just committed a crime in most places the moment the word leaves your mouth. If they find it later, you're facing charges for the weapon and for dishonesty. Never, ever lie. The oversharer. You don't know a backstory. Rambling with, yeah, my uncle's shotgun is in the trunk from our trip last fall. I think it's unloaded. Doesn't help. It creates more questions, sounds nervous, and may heighten suspicion. Keep it concise. The combative response. Answering with, why do you need to know, or that's private, instantly creates conflict. Your goal is to lower the temperature, not raise it. An adversarial tone only makes the stop longer and more stressful for everyone. The right way to handle it. Your step-by-step guide. Your approach depends entirely on what's in your car. Let's break it down. Scenario 1. You have no weapons. This is the easy one. Your best move is simple, clear, and polite. No, officer. That's it. You've answered truthfully and closed the loop. Don't feel compelled to fill the silence with absolutely not, or I would never. Those can strangely sound offensive. Say your piece, then stop. Let the officer guide the conversation from there. Scenario 2. You do have a weapon, the crucial one. This is where knowledge is power. First, you must know your state's laws. Some are duty to inform states, meaning you're legally required to tell an officer about a firearm during a stop, whether they ask or not. If you don't know your state's rule, pause this and look it up. It's that important. Assuming you're not in a duty-to-inform state, and the officer asks the question, here is your powerful 3-part script. Deliver it calmly, with your hands visibly on the steering wheel. Officer, for everyone's safety, I need to inform you that I am a licensed carrier and have a firearm in the vehicle. It is located, e.g., in a locked case in the trunk/in the center console. I do not consent to any searches. Let's unpack why this works so well. Part 1. The safety preamble, for everyone's safety, frames you as a cooperative partner, not a threat. It aligns your interests with the officers immediately and de-escalates tension. Part 2. The honest disclosure. Clearly stating you have a legal firearm and specifying its exact location removes uncertainty and fear for the officer. They know where the potential threat is, which makes them feel more in control. Part 3. The right assertion. I do not consent to any searches is your legal shield. You are verbally invoking your Fourth Amendment right on record. This makes it much harder for them to later claim you gave permission through cooperation. Crucial physical cue. Keep your hands still on the wheel until instructed otherwise. Do not reach for anything, not your license, not your glove box, nothing, without explicit direction. The officer will likely tell you what to do next, like, keep your hands where I can see them, and I'll tell you when to get your license. Follow those instructions slowly and calmly. What counts as a weapon? Think broadly. An officer's question can include firearms, large knives, baseball bats, or any item that could be used as an impact weapon. If you have something that could be perceived as a weapon, like a tire iron or a machete from a camping trip, apply the same principle of honest, safety-first disclosure. If you have nothing to hide, expect pushback. An officer might test your resolve by saying, "If it's legal, why not let me take a quick look?" This is a common pressure tactic. Your response should be a polite but unbreakable loop. "I understand, officer, but I do not consent to a search." You don't need to justify your rights. Repeating this clear, calm refusal is your strongest legal move. Remember, without your consent, they generally need probable cause, like seeing or smelling contraband, to search. This is why keeping your car free of suspicious items in plain view is another layer of protection. Your quick action cheat sheet. Stay calm, hands visible. Your body language sets the tone. Never lie. Honesty is non-negotiable. Know your state's duty to inform law. This is homework you must do. No weapon? Simple. No, officer. How weapon? Use the script. "Officer, for everyone's safety, I need to inform you I have a firearm/weapon located at specific spot. I do not consent to any searches." Pressure for search? Repeat. "I do not consent to a search." Final thought. Practice makes prepared. These aren't just lines, they're tools. Saying them out loud when you're calm builds the muscle memory to use them under stress. Your aim is a safe, respectful, and rights-protecting end to the encounter. By mastering this interaction, you're not being difficult. You're being a prepared and responsible citizen. Got value from this? For more clear-cut guides on navigating your rights in real-world situations, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Stay safe and informed.